Now, what AI is a tool. AI is not a human replacement. Okay. It is a tool that predicts what is the next word or what is a pattern based on the data that you input. AI learns from millions of human chats and data. It does not create something, think or understand. It just tells you what is next, what it predicts based on the data it has. For example, if you type who is Loy Machedo, it will give you who is Loy Machedo based on the information that is present online. It will not be able to tell you the real Loy Machedo, the real facts, if I have not put it online. If nobody put it online, they don't know. They can't give you something which is not there online. It's like Google search will get all the information, whether it's right or wrong. And remember, many a times it is very wrong. For example, type who's Loy Machedo, what are the controversies? In some cases, they have called me a guru. Some places, they have even called me a spiritual awakening, a person who brings people to spirituality. In some cases, it has put he's a criminal who has ran away and is in hiding. The answers are so extreme. When I showed it to my wife, she was laughing. It cannot think and understand. It just, all this data is there, compiles it, algorithm, okay, takes a percentage, gives you the answer. Sam Altman himself from OpenAI said AI is a good next word predictor. It's not good for facts. It's not good for planning. In fact, I had put up a video where I proved it to you, proved with facts. When I was typing about Charlie Kirk's murder, it explicitly, this is after 2 days or 3 days, 3 days or 2 days after the incident took place, it says, this is a fake incident. It never happened. I gave it links. I input the links. It still said, no, these are fake incidents. He is still alive. Then when I even asked Gemini, I asked Gemini, can you check the latest headlines and tell me, give me information about Charlie Kirk? It checked online and gave me the news updates that Charlie Kirk is dead. Charlie Kirk, they are holding, it's a period of mourning that he has been hailed as a hero. It gave me all these facts. So I said, based on all these facts, now give me my answer about Charlie Kirk, because I wanted to make a video. Yet, even after all that, the data that Gemini gave me, the links Gemini gave me, I used the same data and said, this is what you gave me. Now give me the answer that I'm looking for. It still said, this is fake. It's a fabricated event. And then when nothing else worked, no, I'm not allowed to give you. So, does OpenAI or ChatGPT, or can it be trusted? It is just a tool, Baba. Stop calling it as if it's like a god or a human being. There is a reason why AI is being hyped so much, because the more they hype it, the more investors are, wow, it's going to heal cancer. Take my money. I want to be part of this action. I want to be part of the revolution. I want to get the return on investments. That's why they keep giving you hype. They sell you a dream. That is how snake oil salesmen, that is how CEOs, that is how the so-called visionaries sell you a dream. What is Donald Trump trying to give you? A perfect America, which is still not existing. Why? Because if he doesn't sell you hope, if he tells you the reality, I don't think any of the world leaders would have a job, aka Narendra Modi. Now, businesses have been trying AI, which is a good thing. Businesses have been trying AI to improve their processes. But the bottom line is, it's money. Money, Baba, money. If you run a business, you invest in something, the technology or the software, it improves the process, but did it bring in more revenue? If it doesn't bring in revenue, why would anyone change their systems? Most of the AI businesses are not making money. 95% of all the projects have given zero return on investment, as per an MIT study that has gone viral. AI mostly summarizes text, makes images, gives nice creative videos, creates presentations, but has not revolutionized change. Fortune magazine says AI use in big companies, now the excitement is dropping since the mid-2025. Companies do not see the cost versus the benefit. It's not matching. The market now doubts the inflated value of AI. A real use case with real gains is hardly there. Look at the money side. The generative AI, I'll give you numbers now, some numbers, since you'll say, oh, why don't you give some facts? The generative AI market makes around 40 billion in revenue. OpenAI makes 1/3 to half of that. Of this revenue, OpenAI is the biggest player. So let's check OpenAI. OpenAI is a big company. It has 20 million paying users, 5 million business customers. Each user pays $250 per year on average. Good money. Okay. So OpenAI brings, say, $10 billion to Microsoft's cloud revenue. 10 billion. But now let's check the other side. OpenAI is still losing billions of dollars every year, despite having 20 million customers. It's losing money. It has only $16 billion in cash. All the money is being used to enhance the computing power. It is a big customer for Microsoft and Oracle's services. Oracle themselves made a deal, no? If you're aware of that. The deal between them could bring Oracle 317 billion, but by 2027, not now. So I'm promising you in the future, with 300 billion from OpenAI. Oracle stock, when it announces, went to 40% up. Shareholders very happy. But after that, now people are asking questions. The deal is pretty questionable. Hey, don't be too hyper excited. Remember all the promises companies have given you. Okay. The problem is people have a short term memory, and that is where you're an idiot. I'm telling you, you are an idiot. Why? Oh, it'll happen in 2027, it'll happen in 2030. Okay, what happened to Apple's AI, Siri launch or whatever? It said our new phone's going to have AI. What happened to Elon Musk? Boring company. Oh, you're going to reach from here to there very, very fast. What happened to Solar City? He announced so much. What happened to his truck, which was going to every city, every country is going to have the highest number of trucks? Driverless is going to be a reality, which is going to make, oh, by the way, we're going to colonize on Mars. Forget, we can't stay in a desert here. We can't stay on Earth, which has oxygen. We'll do it in Mars. Forget, we can't even land on the moon with a guy on the moon. No, you can't do that. But we'll do it in Mars. Oh, Dogecoin. Yeah, give me the Dogecoin. I'll give you a Tesla. Oh, the cars, they will be launched in A, B, C, D fashion. What happened to all those promises, Baba? People tend to forget. Oh, Bitcoin, it's going to go to $500 million. Remember Kathy Wood? Oh, no, you don't have any education. Kathy Wood is PhD. What happened? You're an idiot. That is what you are. It's for people like you, blind. In India, they have andhbhakt. That is the blind followers. That is what you are. You believe in your cult. The reality is, it's very easy to promise the sun, moon, and stars. UAE does that. Flying taxis. Oh, we are going to have flying taxis here to there. Concept is there. Is it reality? Are you going to take a taxi that is going to fly up? And what is the cost to go from, let's say, 1 kilometer? Are you going to pay like what? $1,000? Or what? When you can go 1 kilometer with just a bloody taxi or a cab. See, people, they sell you a pipe dream and you're a fool to fall for it. The latest, best iPhone. Oh, the most amazing technology. The Satya, Nadella, Sundar, Pichai, Tim Cook, they're there on that position for a reason. They are managers. Why do you think Tim Cook gave Donald Trump, kissed his ass and gave him a beautiful 24 carat, whatever, this thing, so that he wouldn't, slap tariffs? A lot of ass kissing going on. Now, OpenAI has only 1/8 of the data centers. It lacks the money to pay 30 billion, which it needs. AI wants to be a for-profit. Remember Sam Altman before he said he wants non-profit, humanity and all that? What happened? He also changed, no? Once you get a little bit of cash, now he has supercars. OpenAI has missed its targets and is delayed by 2026. The talks with Microsoft are currently slow. Remember Microsoft, big announcement that we are partnering up with them. What happened? Everything was great, but now it is, when the date actually comes, it fizzles out. OpenAI, if it continues to stay non-profitable, SoftBank will cut down its funding by half. Without going public, OpenAI right now acts as a kind of a Ponzi scheme where it needs new investors to keep the old investors happy. Venture capital money will end about 18 months with its current spending. Private loans won't be enough. By the way, the NASDAQ, why do you think it shot up twice, thrice, or whatever the amounts? It's all because of these AI hyped companies. Remember the slap that Sam Altman got when China revealed its DeepSeek and Kimi, this thing, same, which it did for a fraction of the price, even after US tried to destroy China and, we are not giving you chips, we are not giving you the technology, we'll not give you anything. China said, yeah, we'll show you. Okay. Perplexity spends around 140% of its revenue on computing. So it's actually losing money than making it. Normal startups like AI firms have a huge cost to maintain data centers. In fact, where data centers are being built, a lot of people are having complaints. It is proving to be impacting the environment and people. Even firms with AI data profit centers who are being created, they are finding it hard to maintain. Big tech companies, Microsoft has spent 80 billion, Amazon 105 billion. But the AI revenue, what is it? You spend 80 billion or 105 billion, what do you get? Microsoft got 13 billion, Meta made 3 billion, Amazon 5 billion. Where is 100 billion? Where is 80 billion? And where is the revenue? 3 to 5 million. See, when an investor puts money, he wants his money back in return, right? Okay. Question is, when will these AI companies give you the return? Big tech, maybe they have enough resources like a Google or Amazon to survive. But do you think AI companies have that cushioning factor? High cost, low returns, limited use. Why should someone invest in AI? Everything has been an exception to the rule. Oh, he got this girlfriend who he can have a date and he has cyber sex with a imaginative sex. Oh, this he created this AI who's a doctor or a lawyer. Do you think that's becoming a standard? Do you think everybody's doing that? How many? Give me how many examples out of 8 billion population? You're saying in the future. In the future, Baba, who has seen the future? How many times in the future did we predict gloom and doom and so many things? I can promise the sun, moon, and stars. Now, what is happening now?